Hey everyone, this is Mark the Knife Maker 123 back to finally make the video that started all this. This is going to be showing the contents of my bug out bag. I want to start out by hopefully showing the shelf for the Alice pack that I made in my last video. This shelf attaches to the Alice pack frame. The bug out bag that I have sits on it, so if I had to go collect firewood or carry, say, a 5-gallon water jug or gas jug, I would take this pack off and I would use the pack's frame in the shelf to support either a big pile of firewood or the 5-gallon jug of water or gas. So to help for that, I have 2 extra straps. That's a short one, and this one is 25 feet long. I'm hoping this shows it. Those straps I would use to strap down the, a big pile of firewood or a 5-gallon jug. An Alice pack frame is kind of designed to support a lot of weight. So if you have one, I would suggest definitely getting this bottom shelf, and I have it tied down so it doesn't fall off. It's aluminum, very light, but it makes the Alice pack frame really versatile. It doesn't just support the pack, but I can use it for a multi-purpose carry frame, if you get what I'm saying. So now for the contents of my bug out bag. I'll just scan over everything that goes into the bag, and this is everything that's in my bag. You're not going to see tents, you're not going to see sleeping bags, hammocks, axes, hatchets, bow saws, or all the rest of the stuff you're going to see in other bug out bag videos. My mindset for my bug out bag revolves around survival. And survival to me, number one, is being able to protect myself and protect my preps and protect the people that I might hook up with. So that to me is having all the ammo that I can carry for the guns I'm going to have and the bare minimum to survive. I don't think I'm going to need a tent, a sleeping bag, hatchets, axes, bow saws, and all the stuff you see in other bug out videos. To me, everything is going to have to do with personal protection, a way to protect myself and anyone I might be with. So you can choose to carry a 3-pound sleeping bag or an extra 300 rounds of 22 ammo. You can choose to pick a 3 to 6 pound tent or 300 to 600 rounds of ammo. So to me, again, I care about personal protection. I want to stay alive. So to stay alive, you're going to need a firearm. And if you have a firearm, they're worthless if you don't have the ammo. So to me, everything revolves around survival. So to go through all this really quick without making this too long and babbling, I'll go through the contents. In the pockets, there's 3 really main compartments. One big main compartment, a secondary compartment, and 2 small pouches on the front. On the inside pouches, I have coffee, because I love coffee. So I got this off of Amazon, and it's good for like 60 cups of coffee. I love coffee, so I'm going to have coffee. A vacuum sealed bag of toilet paper, because we all know you have to have toilet paper, so you have to have toilet paper. I have toilet paper. These are the fish mocks and or amoxicillin. I am not trying to advocate the use of this stuff. I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor, but I've done my research. I think having amoxicillin would be very important for the possible things I might run into, like deer ticks, a tooth infection, the small things that will give you like Lyme disease from a deer tick. From what I've read in the videos that I've seen, amoxicillin may help. But again, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor, I'm not trying to tell anyone to use this stuff. Use your own judgment. Do the research. This is just something that personally I'm going to have just in case. Hopefully I run into a nurse or a doctor that knows the exact dosage and when to take something that may help. So that's, again, make your own choice. The next, in the top pocket, that small pocket on the top of the bug out bag, I have a very basic first aid kit. I have a giant tube of Neosporin, a small bottle of liquid skin, alcohol prep pads, burn cream, moleskin in case you get a blister. If you're not used to walking and hiking, you got to think about taking care of your feet. That's very important. But it's just a basic first aid kit. More gloves, the things that I think I would need the most, basic scrapes and cuts and a way to take care of them. And this is a tourniquet. But the caveat that I have to add, using a tourniquet is not like in the movies. Once they go on, they do not come off until you're in an emergency room with a doctor or a surgeon that can stop the bleeding. So I've watched the videos, I've read a lot about them. These tourniquets do work. They're good for the extremities, arms, and legs, not your neck or your chest. So knowing when to use one and how to use one is very important. They do come with a shelf life. They come with a UV protective bag, so they're only good for a couple years. This is the best one that I could find, and they hurt a lot to put on. So do your research. If you're going to carry something, know how to use it. If not, don't use it. Using a tourniquet, again, is not like in the movies. In the movies, they show you release them every 15 minutes, but that is not true. So do your research. If you carry something, know how to use it or don't use it. I'm hoping to be able to find someone with the knowledge. But again, if you get a serious wound, you just have to accept you're pretty much screwed. If you put a tourniquet on, you have to mark the time that you put it on, and then the clock is ticking, and they don't come off until you're in a hospital with a surgeon that knows how to close the arteries and sew them up. You can't use a sewing needle and dental floss to close up an artery and a wound, and you're not going to be able to carry fish marks to handle the serious infections that you're going to get from a serious wound. So sorry to babble, but I just thought that was really important to say that if you carry something, like you see in all these videos, these guys have Israeli bandages and surgical kits and stuff. Unless you're a surgeon or doctor and you have a hospital clean room and the knowledge on how to use this stuff, it really won't do you any good. I'm carrying this just because. Okay, anyway, in the bottom pocket, in the front, and yes, I have to add, think out everything that you put in your bug out bag. Don't just fill it with stuff. Think about what you're going to need the most. If you have outside pockets that I could just take the pack off and have access to the two top pockets, I want my first aid kit. And this is a tarp that is lightly insulated and has the Mylar film on it, so I can use it as a tarp, or I could wrap it around myself if it's pouring rain out and I'm cold, and I have a small bag that I carry that in. That's really the only thing that I carry that could really keep me warm. But again, my whole mindset of this bug out bag and its contents is survival. So I hope this is making sense. I have a spare pair of glasses, brand new, because I wear glasses. If you wear contacts, I can't see without mine, so I have a spare pair here and another spare pair in my food pack and a small bag of lens cleaners. This, I know it's really hard to tell, but this has Dawn dish soap and shampoo and a ShamWow, just so I can try and clean myself. That's kind of important too. This is a silicone rag for cleaning my guns, because that to me is really important, and a basic bandana. Bandanas come in really handy, and you're going to see everything that I have. Everything is in a vacuum sealed bag. Everything that I have is in a vacuum sealed bag. They're really cheap. They're fun to play with. So once you get one, all I'm going to say is everything you have, you're going to want to vacuum seal it, because they're fun to play with and they do work. So if I fall into a stream or pond, or it's, pouring rain out, everything that I have is going to be in a vacuum sealed bag to keep it dry. This is just a small vacuum sealed bag with another silicone rag, some wet ones, and folded up toilet paper. So that's, I guess, is a priority. Okay, this is another flashlight, a headband. I think the headband flashlights come in really handy, because you're not going to really want to use your hands. So I know I've showed 37 flashlights. If you want to walk around at night, you're going to need a way to see. Plus 2 sets of lithium batteries, and all the flashlights I have use common batteries, AAA batteries, and these again are lithium, because lithium batteries, these are fresh, they last for 10 years, and they don't leak. The next flashlight I have is another Petzl E-Light. These are really tiny, really cool, and this is the new one. As it shows, it's a Petzl 50 lume flashlight with 2 sets of lithium batteries for it. I have tons of extras that I'll be showing shortly. This is my second Sawyer water filter with the bag that it comes with, just because having a way to purify water or boil water to me is really, really important. Ammo, water, and food, and a first aid kit. The rest of the stuff, is going to be nice, but you have to have water. For you guys that served, let me see if I can show this. Should recognize this spoon. It's an Army issue spoon, and the only utensil that I carry. You can use it for digging, you can use it for eating. They're super, super strong. So again, just a spoon for the sake of a spoon. This bag is filled with vacuum sealed pouches of the basic pills that I would want. The top one is caffeine pills. In case you don't have coffee, you're going to get a headache. So having caffeine pills is just my personal choice. These green ones are Advil gel caps. If you check online, if you get a toothache, you can poke a hole in one of these gel caps, put it in your mouth, and squirt it on the tooth, and it really does work, and it helps take away the toothache. So if you get a toothache, toothaches really suck and they hurt. So having something to help is going to be important. The next one down are just the leaves. I have some really strong oxys. These oxys were prescribed to me when I broke my wrist and hurt my shoulder. I was prescribed oxys from a doctor. They're really strong painkillers. I only used a couple. To me, just for the pain that I had, taking half of one took the pain away. But if you break an arm, or you break a leg, or you get a really, really bad wound, the leaves won't cover serious pain. But if you're going to carry anything that's a controlled substance, I also carry the bottle with my name on it and the prescription from my doctor to prove I was prescribed these. These are not something that you should carry. A controlled substance, if you happen to get caught, is gonna, it's a felony. You're gonna get in a lot of trouble. Even though I have thousands of rounds of ammo, carrying a controlled substance without proof that you were prescribed that controlled substance from a doctor can get you in a lot of trouble. And the pills on the bottom that you see are potassium iodine, just in case there's a nuclear strike. I'm trying to cover every base that I can. I hope I'm making you guys smile. So potassium iodine pills just in case. This is a watertight container. And yes, I said watertight, not it's totally watertight, so everything in this container is waterproof. I don't have to worry about anything that I carry in it. There's spare batteries for my Petzls, a lighter, well, I'm going blank, but fingernail clippers, just in case, and all the basics, just really the basic extras, a diamond sharpener, lithium batteries, the Allen wrenches I would need to break down and clean my my guns, a couple big spools of dental floss, sewing needles, diamond sharpeners, just all the basics that I want for just in case, and they're all in this watertight, waterproof container. So these you can get for like $3 at Walmart, Amazon, and eBay. I have a couple of them just so I have containers that are totally waterproof so that I don't have to worry. Sorry, I'm trying to go quick, but the next, I hope this is showing it, I have 250 rounds of SIG 380 round nose ammo for my Glock 380, and here you can see 1200 rounds of CCI Mini Mag. I would be walking out with a Ruger 1022 and a Ruger SR22. So again, to me, personal protection is the #1 priority. A gun is no good without ammo. So there's 1200 rounds of CCI Mini Mag right here, and 250 rounds of SIG 380 round nose. I will be carrying more in my drop pouches. All my mags will be full. So in total, I'm going to have over 2,000 rounds of ammo when I walk out the door. And if I have the chance, and I think I can, I would be carrying another ammo box with a couple thousand more. I mean, you can never have enough, so carry all you can. To back that up, I have another waterproof container with my gun cleaning kits, with bore snakes, the swabs, gun oil, gun cleaner, the cleaning rods, the cleaning brushes, a toothbrush specifically designed for cleaning guns. So if you're carrying a gun, keeping them clean is really important. So again, this is my gun cleaning kit. That's it, and it's packed with everything I could carry. This I think you would all enjoy. This is a North American Arms mini revolver. It's a 22 long nose, 5-round cylinder. I know you can't see it because it's in a double vacuum sealed bag, and this is in my bug out bag as a just in case backup. It'll fit in the palm of your hand. You can see the palm of my hand. They're very, very tiny guns, and they're for only danger close, up close and personal. I mean, you're not going to be shooting more than like 7 to 10 yards with this gun. It does kick just a little bit, but again, just to have something for a backup. These are the coolest little guns. It's a North American Arms 22 revolver. They're really, really cool. So if you get a chance, check them out. They're pretty cheap, and they do work. Next would be 3 more 10-round rotary mags for my Ruger 1022 just in case. I have a total of 10 round rotary mags for the Ruger 1022 and two 25 round mags, which I would have in the gun and one in my drop pouch. As far as clothes go, this is it. One pair of cotton socks, two pairs of OD green thin socks, and two pairs of undies. That's it as far as clothes go. I'm not going to be carrying jeans and t-shirts and coats and all the other stuff they say you have to have. To me, this is all I have with me. Two pairs of undies, three pairs of socks, and that's it. This is a Sawyer water filter. So if I don't have the time to use my Sawyer or to stop and boil it, with a life straw you can stop and drink out of pretty much anything. A puddle, a stream, a lake, but they clog up really fast. But I want the option of being able to just stop, drink as much as I can, and then just keep on going. So they're really cheap, and it can't hurt just to have something extra for just in case. A small tube of toothpaste and a toothbrush, because that's important. Another container of those packed towels. You add a little bit of water to them, and they puff up into a towel that you can use to wash yourself or to use it as toilet paper. A pack of the SR123 batteries for the gun lights that I have, lithium, yes. A container of salt, and this one has chili pepper, just in case you catch a squirrel or rabbit or deer or something. You're going to want something to add a little bit of taste for it, and you're going to need salt. So to me, salt and chili pepper are the two things that I like. And lastly is 100 feet of paracord. So that's it for the bug out bag contents. To me, priorities are going to be ammo, a way to filter water, boil water, purify water, a first aid kit, and food. All the rest, to me, I really don't care about. I'm thinking survival, and to me, the only time I would be bugging out is if I was forced out, if things got really bad. So personal protection, to me, is my only real priority. Having a tent and sleeping bag and a hammock and axes and the bow saws and all that stuff, that's for camping. I'm thinking survival. Survival is staying alive. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys leave a comment, good or bad, and a shout out to We Are Awake News, New York Prepper, and Oregon Preparedness. Oleg, he's a really, really cool guy. New York Prepper Greg is a really cool guy, and Ian, We Are Awake News, does the best live chats. So if you guys get a chance, check out their channels, like, share, and subscribe. Same with mine, like, share, subscribe. And I really hope some of this stuff helped. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment, good or bad. I appreciate all comments. Thanks again for watching. Sorry to babble. Be safe. Have a great day.